स्लाइड शो नहीं दिख रहा है अभी। आप प्रेजेंट कीजिए सर, प्रेजेंट नाउ, उसमें आप स्क्रीन शेयर कीजिए।
स्क्रीन शेयर करके अब देखिए दिखा?
नहीं अभी नहीं दिखा सर,
अभी नहीं दिखा।
पहले दिख रहा था।
तो आपका ये नया है ना, तो इसलिए मेरे को थोड़ा समझ में भी नहीं आ रहा।
आप जूम में करते होंगे ना ज्यादा।
हाँ, उसके लिए ना ये थोड़ा सा मेरे लिए अभी तो दिख रहा था, फिर पता नहीं कहाँ। अभी शेयर
नहीं
तो
आप सर राइट साइड में जाइए तो उसमें प्रेजेंट नाउ, उसमें एंटायर स्क्रीन आएगा।
हाँ वही मैंने किया, लेकिन ये नीचे तो ये दिख नहीं रहा ना फिर। अच्छा,
नहीं आप
प्रेजेंट स्क्रीन जो देखिए खुल रहा है इसमें।
हाँ
और
हाँ,
उसके बाद मैं उसमें कहाँ क्लिक करूँ, किस ऑप्शन पे?
नहीं जो प्रेजेंट नाउ है ना, नीचे आप जैसे आप उसके अपनी स्क्रीन पे आएंगे तो राइट साइड में प्रेजेंट नाउ।
सर आप ऐसा कीजिए, आप पावर पॉइंट प्रेजेंटेशन ऑन करके उसको रिड्यूस करके रख दीजिए, उसके बाद चालू करना है।
नहीं वो अभी तो चालू हुआ ही था।
तो रिड्यूस करके रख दीजिए कोने पे,
नहीं
उसके बाद प्रेजेंट नाउ प्रेस कीजिए, आएगा।
नाउ दिख तो नहीं रहा ना।
ये आपका तो पावर पॉइंट ओपन होना चाहिए।
ओपन है।
ओपन है।
हाँ, अब दिखा?
नहीं 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 सर,
नहीं स्लाइड नहीं आया है
सर आप जैसे
किसी
सर
जूनियर
आप
बंदे का मदद लीजिए सर, जूनियर बंदे का मदद ले लीजिए। वो तो
अब कोई है नहीं जहाँ मैं हूँ, बंदा बुलाया था वो आया नहीं। अभी तो खुल गया था, पता नहीं क्या हो गया अचानक। अब संजीव अब दिखा?
नहीं नहीं सर, एक्चुअली सर जैसे आप
अब दिखा?
नहीं सर, एक्चुअली जैसे आप स्क्रीन पे कर्सर लाते हैं
हाँ
तो एक नीचे व्हाइट कलर की पट्टी दिखती है।
हाँ,
व्हाइट कलर की पट्टी में राइट साइड में प्रेजेंट नाउ करके दिखता है।
प्रेजेंट नाउ मैंने किया, उसके बाद योर इंटायर स्क्रीन किया।
हाँ हाँ,
योर इंटायर स्क्रीन खोलने के बाद स्क्रीन दिख रही है, उसमें दो स्क्रीन दिख रही है। एक बीच में, एक आपके साथ दिख रही है। अब उसमें कुछ हमको पढ़ने में मिल नहीं रहा। उस पर लिख रहा शेयर और इंटायर स्क्रीन।
हाँ हाँ,
शेयर हो गई। अब इसके बाद शेयर का ऑप्शन आया। शेयर का
तो शेयर
ऑप्शन क्लिक किया।
हाँ हाँ,
शेयर का ऑप्शन क्लिक कर रहा हूँ तो ले नहीं रहा है। फिर मैं
नहीं
स्क्रीन
नहीं
है।
नहीं, आप शेयर करने से पहले जो बॉक्स दिख रहा है, बॉक्स के अंदर क्लिक करो पहले।
पहले क्लिक कर दूं, जो छोटा सा बॉक्स दिख रहा है।
हाँ हाँ हाँ, उसके बाद शेयर कीजिए।
हाँ, अब शेयर क्लिक करने के बाद शेयर किया। अब इसके ये खोल दूं अपना?
हाँ, अब स्टार्ट हुआ कुछ।
अभी आ गई, अभी आ गई।
आ गई।
Now you can show the presentation, sir. Okay.
अभी तो नहीं आई कोई। अच्छा रुकिए एक मिनट।
You are presenting to everyone. हाँ, अभी आ गई,
आ गई।
नहीं
Now
अभी आप अपनी
entire
PPT
screen
ओपन
has
कीजिए।
come. Entire screen has come. Now you show the PowerPoint presentation. आपका पूरा
आ गया।
डेस्कटॉप का हाँ अभी आ गया। Yes, yes. Now it is done.
आ गया।
आ गया।
यस यस।
अच्छा, ओके, विजुअल
विजिबल सर, वेरी मच।
ओके, एवरीथिंग ओके।
ओके सो
चलो स्टार्ट कर दो आप।
so before you start, so I welcome you all on the behalf of Navsari Agricultural University to this webinar series, and we have reached now to fifth learning of this series, which is being organized by Navsari Agricultural University under Student Ready Experiential Learning Program. Today we have with us Dr. Avni Kumar Singh, who is Principal Scientist at CPCT, IRI New Delhi. and he has been associated with protected cultivation come high-tech horticulture and have developed or involved in developing 7 high-yielding varieties in different vegetable crops like bitter gourd, cucumber, summer squash, muskmelon, tomato, cherry tomato for protected cultivation, and has demonstrated so many technologies in protected cultivation. And he has plenty of experience in protected cultivation, and the development of root knot nematode resistant variety is one of his major contribution in the field of protected cultivation. So I now request Dr. Avni Kumar Singh sir to present or share his views on experiences in vegetable production and protection through protected cultivation technology in Indian climatic conditions and situations. Dr. Avni Kumar Singh, sir, please.
Okay, thank you, Sanjeev Kumar ji. Welcome to all, and first of the welcome to the respected Vice Chancellor of the Navsari Agriculture University, along with the family Dean Director, Head, and of the Horticulture Division, and especially welcome to the Dr. Sanjeev Kumar Singh and his team. And I am going to present according to discuss of the topic by Sanjeev Kumar ji, who is organized for this program, and I am also thankful to all family of the Vice Chancellor of the Navsari Agriculture Institute. So we have started the webinar on the student ready experiential learning program for the rural experience awareness development yojana organized by agriculture Navsari Agriculture Institute. So this is my topic. Also this introduced by Sanjeev Kumar ji, but we have also repeat experience in vegetable production, protection through protected cultivation technology in Indian climatic conditions. We have discussed about the protected cultivation, and also my focus will be how many technology involved with protected cultivation and high-tech horticulture technology. So we have my focus. This is the production technology of the vegetable crop. Myself, Avni Kumar Singh, also introduced by Sanjeev Kumar ji. So this is my more than 24-year experience in this field, from IRI to Pantnagar, Pantnagar to IRI. So nowadays we have principal scientist in the Protected Cultivation Technology Center in IRI. So these are the definition of protected cultivation. You know about the definition of the protected cultivation made by me. Protected cultivation technology is a covered production system of crop with the suitable protection from biotic and abiotic stress, so as to increase productivity, quality with optimum resource utilization. So these are the this definition of the protected cultivation. But somebody is saying the why say the protected cultivation, why say the greenhouse. So you can see of the figure is here. The depend of the greenhouse working on the concept of the principle of the greenhouse effect. So name will we have retained continuously to greenhouse. And then the second side, second photograph will see here the structure or control, structure or protect from the first of the animal world, sunshine, snowfall, rainfall, hailfall, cold wind, hot wind, everything biotic and abiotic system what are controlled. So name will be uh, fixed in protected cultivation. So these are the name. Why say the name? What is the nomination of that technology? So because of the nature of work, that name will be provided of the protected cultivation. over nature of the work has a greenhouse effect, the name will be provided. Name was provided in the greenhouse structure. So this is the concept of the this technology. Because of the nature of work, name will there. So this is a functional aspect of protected cultivation technology. So these are the we have introduced of the protected cultivation. So this is the other name is the high tech. The protected cultivation is a part of the high tech technology. So part of the high tech technology. Protected cultivation is known as a secondary agriculture and the main source of the livelihood for farmer in spite of small and scattered landholding farmers. क्लास ले रहा हूं. Sorry, 1 minute. And the protected cultivation is the depend in the micro irrigation system. With the combination of protected environment in the ultimate and sustainable solution for high value vegetable crop. And then protected cultivation has tremendous scope for high value vegetable, flower, fruit, and nursery can be grown throughout year. And farmers get better price during the early, on, off, and late season of the crop. And fourth is the climatic variation, erratic weather, and uncertainty of the rainfall to have adverse effect on the yield and production of the crop. So therefore, effort has been promoted through protected cultivation technology for increased crop production, productivity, quality, color, and shelf life of the production for export market. So these are the introduction about the protected cultivation. So then nowadays the protected cultivation, these are the objectives we have introduced, and then nowadays the protected cultivation is more below than 2 lakh hectare in India. And China is the leading country in the protected cultivation technology, more than 3 lakh hectare in China. And India also have in area of the protected cultivation in the below 2 lakh. So these are the, I think, near to second leading country of the India after the China in the protected cultivation. So these are the new achievement for Indian conditions. So these are the objectives. Protected cultivation have 4 objectives. Without these objectives, we cannot promote to the protected cultivation. These are the advantage of the protected cultivation. These are the plus point of the protected cultivation. So you can see here the first is the objective. Why use to protected cultivation? Why need of the protected cultivation? We can see here the minimize biotic and biotic stress and promote livelihood and employment generations. Farmers emphasize time, labor, fertilizer, water saving, and judicial use of the pesticide. Increase year-round production of the horticultural crop or doubling income generation to the urban and peri-urban area. These are the mega objectives of the protected cultivation technology, and this is the name of the protected cultivation technology. So these are we have discussed as earlier the high tech. High tech is one of the mega term of the protected cultivation. The protected cultivation is covered under high tech concept. These are the part of the high tech. So the name of the protected cultivation is the other name like that high tech. Somebody is saying plastic culture, somebody is polyculture, some is covered cultivation, some is smart horticulture, some is Israeli technology. A lot of name, but all name indicate only for protected cultivation. The concept will be clear here. So these are the different name of the protected cultivation. So how many feature involved in the protected cultivation? You can see here the lot of feature involved. These are the integration of the feature. These are the integration of the structure known as protected cultivation technologies. So you can see here the protected cultivation have a lot of features like that: poly house, polytunnel, set net house, floating cover, bird proof net out, closed chat, insect proof net, mulching, anti-hail net house. These are the part of the protected cultivation. Because of the name will be decided by covering material. These are the name. Under protected cultivation technology, maximum name will decide, name or decide, have been decided by covering material. So you can see the lot of feature in the involved in the protected cultivation. And we can see the clear cut the classification of protected cultivation technology. We have divided into four group of the protected cultivation technology. You can see here the first is the greenhouse group, second is tunnel group, third is surface cover group, fourth is the vertical staking group. So group of the greenhouse have the permanent structure like the glass house, poly house, IP net house, Z net house, FRP house. And the tunnel structure, tunnel group will be having this temporary short period structure like high tunnel, low tunnel, and closures. And surface cover only for use the plastic mulch and bio floating mulch, and bio mulch will be in the covered on the surface cover group. And vertical staking, we can use 10 type, pandal type, U shape, V shape, and other hanging shape with the staking will be there. The staking is a part of the protected cultivation. So these are the classification of protected cultivation. The concept will clear. Without concept clear, we cannot promote to protected cultivation. So you can clear here the how many classification in step by step. So these are the theme of the protected cultivation technology. You can see here the protected cultivation technology and depend on the three theme: engineering, physiology, and horticulture. Without three theme, we cannot promote to the protected technology because of the more than 50% is the engineering, and the rest of the 50% is the physiology, horticulture agronomy, horticulture pathology, horticulture plant protection, soil science, everything is a horticulture agronomy, physiology, botany. So these are the 50-50 ratio. So more important role in the engineering, because of the protected cultivation is a part of the agriculture engineering, particular in the subject of process engineering and structure. These are the subject in the engineering, BTech, MTech, and PhD course will be studied. So these are the part of the engineering will be more relative for the protected cultivation. These are the theme. So we can see here the relevance of protected cultivation technology with government policy. Inbuilt automatic, we can also play a key role of the government policy, because of you can see here lot of the government policy will provide for farmer, and their concept will be different. So all concept, all positive theme will inbuilt automatically in the protected cultivation technology, like that bird of more crop already we can use of the drip line and sprinkler irrigation, micro irrigation, fogger, boomer, etc. And also the saying the PM Sichai Yojana, this is the scheme of the farmer. We can also retain the water harvesting tank, and tube well we can put in the tube well and others. So these are the also without water we cannot promote to the protected cultivation, because automatically involved in the this Sichai Yojana or water harvesting planning. PM Rozgar Yojana and Atmanirbhar Bharat. These are the new concept is given by PM. So these are the also inbuilt. These are the first and the important technology for the employment and Atmanirbhar Bharat. Without this technology, we cannot receive the more money. We cannot minimize the unemployment. These are the more effective technology. And policy of the climate change. These are during this climate change, only for one solution of the polyhouse technology or greenhouse technology is the maintained to the climate change effect. Without, you can see here, you can feel there, every scientist or every farmer will use of the polyhouse or greenhouse because of the climate change. So because of the polyhouse or greenhouse, it creates a need-based climate. So no effect of the climate change. So these are also the policy of the government, of the one of the key component of the greenhouse technology. We can suitable for that. Doubling farmer income, one of the best option. We can say already automatically, if you use to protected technology, automatically 3 to 4 times of the income. Not is the only to double income. So these are the, and subsidy plan is here. Also subsidy plan is inbuilt also 50% to 80% subsidy provided by government of India, state government and other NGO. They are mixed to them more than 50 and below than 80% subsidy will provide on the polyhouse, greenhouse and water harvesting tank, deep irrigation system. So everything, this technology has beauty of the technology. All government policy will implement or are built automatically. So these are the beauty of the technology. So material for the protected agriculture, we have divided two types of material. Those are involved for the installation of the protected cultivation, development of the protected cultivation. So you can see here we have divided two group, plastic groups and non-plastic group. Plastic group have only for the covering material and non-plastic group have only for development of the structure like the bamboo, wooden, stone pillar, angle iron, GI pipe, GI wire and nut bolt, etc. Those are involved for the making and design of development of the greenhouse, blow tunnel, poly tunnel, eye tunnel, all are that. According to your local availability of the material in the local area. And the plastic material is the line of the protected cultivation. Is the backbone of the protected cultivation because of the all covering material is a mandatory, is a compulsory, only used for UV stabilized quality. UV stabilized quality is more important, more compulsory, is a covering material. These are the quality of the covering material, and plastic is a clear, anti-dip, anti-dust, and 200 micron for polyhouse, and set net 30 to 50% capacity, and insect proof net 40 to 50 mesh square inch, and my mulching will be 20 to 50 micron thickness. This is the quality and the mandatory for the covering material. First mandatory is the UV stabilized quality will be must. So you are ensured that the quality of the covering material. If you use the local quality of the covering material, you is not receive the more money. You are not complete cycle of the protected cultivation. You have not as a gain, but only for loss of the protected cultivation. So these are the ensure before development, before adopting of the protected cultivation technology, only for ensure of the quality of the covering material and quality of the structure materials. You can see here. So these are the these are the 5J you can see here. This is my strength. This is my weakness. So we can request here. Everybody listen me. These are the 5J is my weakness or my strength. My weakness will in other way in the sense is other. If you water, soil, forest, climate or young youth is not available, the protected cultivation will be not started. If water, soil, forest, climate, and young youth is available, but quality is good. If quality is the water, quantity of the water, you can start to protect the cultivation. If available of the soil or field or media and quality media, quality field, quality soil, you can start to protect the cultivation. Forest is available, is a nearby forest area. These are the positive effects of the protected cultivation. And the climate is a good, we can start with the protected cultivation. Young youth, because without young youth, we cannot promote to protected cultivation. So we can think about the 5J. Without 5J, we cannot promote to the protected cultivation. We cannot promote and we cannot successful the protected cultivation without quality water or quantity water. We cannot success. The water quality, optimum level of the pH, EC will be required. Soil and media quality, optimum level of EC and pH will be required. And climate will be no doubt optimum level will be maintained, will be successful. Ultimately, we can maintain through protected cultivation. So these are the 5J we have ensured before starting of the protected cultivation. Without 5J, we cannot promote a protected cultivation technology. And other way, the having the knowledge about the plant environment. So optimal plant environment will be here. These are the factor of the plant environment. Those are the involved for the microclimate creation for the development of the plant. So light, temperature, humidity, CO2, water and nutrition. These are the 5 factors for play a positive role for the production of the crop under protected conditions. You know about the factor. These are the involved factors. The factors for microclimate, these are the range. These are the range we have received automatically. No need of the creation, no increase of the microclimate, no need of the decrease of the micro, no any activity you can involve in the protected cultivation. Because of the beauty of the protected cultivation, automatically provide these microclimate inside of the structures. In the average mean of the temperature 10 to 13, RS 15 to 80, sunshine 400 to 800 watt meter square, and CO2 level will maintain 30 to 50 ppm. So you can, so these are the automatically maintained, these are the optimum level, these are the suitable for the protected cultivation crop. So you can automatically maintain there. So innovation in protected cultivation. So protected cultivation is a shelter. Protected cultivation is a cover cultivation, covered. But some technology was used through protected cultivation technology. So how many innovation with protected cultivation? So with protected cultivation, first is the ensure of the zone-wise design of the greenhouse, like fine pad poly house and naturally ventilated house. These are the innovation of the design of the greenhouse. Second is a innovate the solar and solar panel based design of the greenhouse. Open kick or mobile system. Temporary protected structure like high tunnel, low tunnel, closure, trench tunnel, foliage and mulching are the temporary protected structure. Low cost structure, low cost technology are used for the poor farmer, tribal farmer, weaker section farmer, landless farmer, hilly area farmer, short duration crop management can be used. And then the combination of UV stabilized covering materials. You can see a repeat we have here. So these are the material is having the quality 25 to 200 micron in the range of the polythene, IP net, SED net, silver net for the making GI structure. So these are the innovation of the quality we have ensured. Without these quality, without these thickness, and also we have discussed of the UV stabilized covering material. Without these, we cannot cover, we cannot promote to the greenhouse technology and other technology. Micro irrigation and fertigation system which in need of that greenhouse, because of the micro irrigation and fertigation is the lifeline of the protected cultivation. Without lifeline, we cannot promote to the crop. So, and other is the high tech technology. Because of the, we can see the earlier slide, this technology known as high tech. So high tech means required of the decision support system. Smart technology, we can say the decision support system is the other name high tech, and then the high tech system we can say smart technology, and smart technology we can say precision farming, precision cultivation, or and net cells scientific base, we can say sensor based computerized system. One of the best design of the greenhouse. These are the innovation for the greenhouse cultivation. You can see here plant density, canopy management, trailing is a more important for the greenhouse crop management. For staking vertical cultivation will be more important for the protector. These are the innovation. Year-round production technique of crop rotation. These are the innovations for protected cultivation. And innovation now, the recent innovation, those are the covered under smart cultivation technology, covered smart horticulture technology. You can say soilless production system. These are the involved associated with the protected cultivation. These are the innovation. But we have soilless production system divided into four, five types. So these are the hiving involved in the solid soilless bed system, rock wool based system, rock based stone based system, and hydroponicum, aquaponicum, NFT system, aeroponic system. These are the classification of the soil production system, having a lot of the different types of media, solid based media and liquid based media we can use under soilless cultivation technology. These are the most important innovation nowadays running is fast. So, and then is also the innovation of the robotic grafting is also pollination and production system is also the new innovation for protected cultivation, and also the new farming system is known as vertical come hanging production system is a new innovation for protected cultivation, and roof rainwater harvesting for greenhouse irrigation in rain-fed area. These are the innovation for the protected cultivation. So these
एक्सक्यूज
are
मी
the
सर,
innovation.
अवनी सर,
हाँ
अवनी सर,
बोलिए.
ये जो आपकी ये जो आपकी स्क्रीन पे शेयरिंग का दिख रहा है, इसको हाइड हाइड कर दीजिए. वो जो हाइड दिख रहा है ना, हाइड को क्लिक कीजिए, क्योंकि कुछ वर्ड
अच्छा
नहीं दिख पा रहे हैं.
अच्छा हाइड. अब
ओके, थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू.
ठीक है ना, सुन रहे हैं लोग ना.
हाँ, बराबर बराबर सुन रहे हैं.
बीच में संजीव जी आप हमें टोक दिया करो, मुझे लगता है कि मैं पता नहीं क्या बोल रहा हूँ, कोई सुन रहा कि नहीं.
नहीं नहीं, एवरीथिंग इज गोइंग नाइस.
हाँ तो यू लिसन नाइसली.
हाँ, इट इज कमिंग नाइसली सर.
अच्छा ठीक है ठीक है. ओके ओके, थैंक यू संजीव जी. सो दीज आर द इनोवेशन. These are the innovation under protected cultivation technology. So protected cultivation technology is a covered cultivation and along with these new innovation. So these new innovation we have discussed soil based, soilless based, and robotic based and other ways are need of the protected cultivation. So first you come to the learn about these innovation, these technology, soil based cultivation technology and soil less based cultivation technology, and the classification of that we can start step to step. So here, so these are the greenhouse design. You can see here, this is my condition, Indian condition, having two types of condition. First is a plain condition and second is a hill condition. So design will be changed according to condition. So you can see here a lot of design available in the plain condition according to big farmer, medium farmer, small farmer, poor farmers, landless farmers. So lot of design available in the plain condition according to climate condition. You can see here multi-span design will be more effective in the plain condition. But nowadays for hilly area, only for concert type single span design will be required. At a hill area, the design will not require to the double span or multi span. Only for design will be mandatory, design will be compulsory only for single span, small size of the greenhouse. So you can see here the single span, concept type, half moon type, tunnel type, Terry Panda type. These are the design for the hill area. So first up, we can ensure to the design according to your condition. These are the mandatory. These are the first introduction if you start to the protected cultivation. Without design knowledge, we cannot promote to the protected cultivation technology. We cannot receive too much more yield and income. So these are the design of the greenhouse, design of the protected cultivation will play a key role of the promotion of the protected cultivation technology. So you can see our latest the design are the running come in the sometime coming in the plain condition in India. Gravo retractable roof system greenhouse design or mobile system design. So we can see here, it's a roof opening system greenhouse. These are the new design. Gravo company will start that work. So these are the plus point of the anytime we can open to the roof and anytime we can close to the roof. As a and both condition we can provide open condition also and protected conditions also. This is a function of this greenhouse design. And other these are the mobile greenhouse design as a platform of the train. So that are the in platform you can need of that type of the platform will be away and covered to the crop. So these are the mobile platform system greenhouse design and retractable roof system design. So both are the new design coming soon in the Indian condition. Some grower and some companies are involved for the development of the design, but negative point is this design only for the high cost only for effort to the grower as a commercial farm. Those are the grower commercial farm like that the harsh climatic condition like that Rajasthan. So we can need of that type of the design because of the Rajasthan is a high temperature crop. So that Gujarat will be also high temperature area. So that will suitable for that area. So these are the new design of the protected cultivation or greenhouse in the coming soon in the greenhouse. They only for use of the word in the foreign country. So these are the retractable roof type and mobile roof type based on the year climate and crop requirement. Retractable roof are the designed to allow तो थोड़ी देर बैठने उधर आगे allow grower in warm or hot climate to have to best of both the open field and the closed greenhouse. These are the beauty of this retractable roof production system or mobile shifting protected structure system is one of the best design nowadays. So these are the advantage of retractable roof greenhouse. Retractable roof greenhouse design allow the roof to be open and closed. The grower can be open the roof when weather conditions are favorable to plant growth and close the roof when plant need protection. When open they provide plant with increased light level and fresh air. So these are the beauty of this design. Retractable roof greenhouse can be used to prepare outdoor crop for the element before leaving the greenhouse. Other advantages include reduced disease problem because of the better ventilation, reduced irrigation due to rainfall, and more effective temperature control. These are the beauty of that this type of the greenhouse design. Those are the missing in the nowadays design of the greenhouse in Indian condition. So this is a new design we can use. You can see here the RRPS rectangular greenhouse design. We can see here need base open and need base close. You can see here the design, but costly design will here. So come from the point in the normal name of the protected cultivation, you know about the poly house Indian condition, everybody saying the poly house, poly house, poly house. So we have divided into poly house will be two types of poly house, semi-controlled poly house or naturally ventilated poly house. And semi-controlled poly house, we have designed two types of the poly house, fine bed poly house and force ventilated poly house. And then these are the semi-controlled greenhouse. We can in built of the device-based green polyhouse. Polyhouse also known as the greenhouse. So you can see here the only for the term is used maximum in the polyhouse. So we have discussed about the only for term is polyhouse. Naturally ventilated we can say other way is a zero electric device based greenhouse or polyhouse. So these are the classification of polyhouse. Those are involved in Indian constitution nowadays. So we can discuss. These are the simple of the polyhouse. बोल पढ़ा रहा हूँ क्या है वो भी कर देंगे तो पढ़ाने का थोड़ी देर बाद जाना so so these are the you can see here the suitable design of the polyhouse in Indian condition. You can say single span and double span. You can see the single span is the gable roof type, concert roof type, Gothic art roof type, and also the multi span and sawtooth type greenhouse. We can see here the two types of the roof design below available in the Indian condition. Who will be involved for the hilly area? Who will be plain area? So you can see the clear cut is a figure. Plain area having development of the large area coverage of greenhouse, like the multi-span greenhouse, and hilly area only for the small greenhouse for the single span greenhouse design. So these are the clear cut design concept without somebody is confused what is the design and what is the type. But though both are the different, design will be different and type will be different. So because of the concept without clear, we cannot promote to the technology. So first of these are the engineering. These are the engineering terms, greenhouse design and types of design. So we can clear here the greenhouse design means roof design. Roof design having two to three type multi-span, single span, double span, and then also the name of the half moon type, cable type, triangular type, Gothic art type. So that type of the angle of the roof that is known as design of the greenhouse. But the type of the greenhouse you can know about the naturally ventilated and force ventilated, two types of the greenhouse. So clear cut concept will clear. But somebody is confused. Design or type, no difference between both. But we have clear cut is here, different in design and types of the polyhouse. You can see the mostly farmers, mostly Indian farmer, mostly Indian scientists are used these design of the polyhouse, this design of the greenhouse structure. You can see single span small polyhouse, IP net house, shed net house, force ventilated polyhouse, fine bed polyhouse, mulching, high tunnel, and low tunnel. So these are the popular structure of the protected cultivation. Those are involved for the protected cultivation group. So these are the popular structures you can see. We can discuss about one by one of these structures, how can promote to the innovation along with this structure. You can see here. So these are the important point. These are the important point about the protected cultivation development. So you can see here knowledge about the important like that orientation, wind load, snow load, crop load, slope load, water load, GI pipe size, gutter quality, elbow size, purlin size, profile, GI wire, pole, all are the engineering term. Elbow, gutter elbow, grouting, purlin, top pipe, gutter pipe, size of pipe, GI wire, clamp, hockey space, hand curtain, all are the term of the engineering. So these are the knowledge about these points. You can develop the better quality of the greenhouse or polyhouse. And the rotation ratio of the land width, this is my perception, this is my experience. We can request to all key ratio of the length and width 80-20 or 75-25 is one of the best uh, point for the during development of the structure. If you follow these ratio, you can successful for the cultivation. So you can see here, and requirement of supporting system and other need for the greenhouse production. Only structure is not provide to the anything, but but supporting system involve in built in the protected cultivation structure or greenhouse structure or polyhouse structure or net house or green net house, then will provide to the positive result. So these are the quality of water system, MIS system, cooling system, ventilation system, decision support system, water system, harvesting system, electronic supply system, mechanized system, data logger system. These are the storage and cold storage system, grading pruning system, packaging transportation system. These are the supporting system. Those are the play a key role in the promotion of the crop under cover cultivation, under polyhouse cultivation. Without these system, we cannot promote to the technology. So these are, we can see here, we can start to the smart technology, soil less technology. So we have divided into soil-less technology, liquid-based and solid-based of the soil-less. So we have discussed about the solid soil-less, though those are used for the production in different crop under protected condition. So we can see here the first is involved the nursery, solid-based soil-less, solid soil-less based nursery. We can improve year round in 10 batch in the 1 year we can use. This is a high-tech polyhouse used in the more device, those are involved of the microclimate. So you can see here there is a solid soil-based media. Soil-based media also 3 is to 1 is to 1. The name is cocopeat, perlite, vermiculite mixed together, treated by trichoderma or Waberstein, fill in the pro tray, and that also that media we can use in the trench system, polybag system, tray system, and buffer system. So we can the solid soilless media we can use under greenhouse condition. This media play a key role under greenhouse condition. So these are the use as the soilless, solid soilless media. You can grow muskmelon, cherry, tomato, capsicum, cucumber in different part, like the plastic bag, culture. संजीव जी कोई बोल रहा है उसको रोकिए. This is a view of the protected cultivation of the lettuce grow in the solid soil media. You can see here the, and the second group of the soilless media is the liquid group. Liquid group known as divide into 3 to 4 name of this group. First is the hydroponic NFT innovation in the greenhouse crop production system, flat and vertical system. NFT system is only for use in the water along with the micronutrient, meganutrient in the solution form. You can see here there the one of the best crop of the lettuce, parsley, celery, and we can grow. And other ways, some scientists or some grower are used in the vertical way, horizontal way, with the liquid form. These are the known as hydroponic. These these cultivation, these innovation only for possible under protected structure. These are the beauty of the protected structure. All innovation will covered by poly house or glass house or shed net house or IP net house. Without structure, we cannot grow innovation, involve innovation without as a successfully. So you can see here the lettuce will more important crop for the hydroponics, one of the one crop, and these are the hygiene crop. And the beauty of this technology is saving of the more than 80% water, and the saving of the fertilizer, saving of the time, saving of the space. So these are the beauty of this hydroponic technology. We can grow vertically, even roof and indoor gardening we can promote to that technology. So you can different vertical staking system we can use in the greenhouse technique, and also cherry tomato. And the second name is the aquaponic involvement in the crop. You can see the aquaponic is a new technique for the greenhouse production system. So aquaponic will the rainwater harvesting, the water and rainwater harvesting, any water harvesting tank will use multi-purpose. First is a fish production system, and then water will be reached by nutrition to the feed of the fish, then use of the greenhouse crop production system. So the water is one unit, but use is a multi-dimension, multi-direction. So these are the hydroponic. So these are the minimize of the nutrition, one component. The greenhouse only for the use for this water, for the nutritive water also provide for the hydroponic system. Hydroponic system will be promote to the crop. So these are the double benefit for the one unit water. We can receive double advantage of that. So you can see here, aeroponic also only for use in the root zone area of the crop. So these are the water drop, the use of the micro sprinkler and mega sprinkler in the use for the platform crop. Only for use the water in the root zone. These are the normal aeroponic. The crop is the better for in the aeroponic is the leafy vegetable like that lettuce. Lettuce, one different types of lettuce will more important is the aeroponic, and potato also, sweet potato is the aeroponic system. So you can see here that one develops the one platform and install in the lower side of the sprinkler. So then start to the irrigation in the root zone. These are the nutritive irrigation water will use. So the minimize of the water, the made only for the 10% or 15% water used for their technology. So the saving of water is more as well as compared to the hydroponic, as well as compared to aquaponic, as well as compared to the other craft. So these are the as a traditional system we can learn here. The water saving will be more than 80%. So you can see there excellently craft. You can see the design of the aeroponics. You can see only for the root of the zone. So you can see here the crop, leafy vegetable and potato only for suitable for the aeroponic system. So are the vertical aeroponic system. You can see in the protected cultivation. Vertical gardening innovation in the GS crop. These are the new innovation. Every crop we can retain to the vertical form. The vertical form is the natural vertical staking system, and platform. Second is artificially staking system. You can say here that all crop will be vertically grown with the help of the natural staking system, rope system, or platform system. You can see these are the every inch space utilized in the greenhouse technology. These are the vertical farming system. You can see here bamboo make platform, plastic based platform, iron based platform. We can cover by shed net. We can cover by polyhouse. We can cover by insect proof net. Every cell, every protected structure, we can use that type of work. Also, this is the rooftop cultivation we can improve. So these are the technology of the vertical farming is mandatory. Vertical gardening is a mandatory in the polyhouse cultivation or protected structures. So that is the hanging space we can use. We can use of the a roof hanging space of the polyhouse cultivation because of the we have spent 1 meter square area of the cost of installation 1000 to 2000 rupees, and high tech structure are used 4000 rupees, 5000 rupees per meter square. So every inch is economical. We can promote to the economical. So these are the part of the vertical farming. These are the hanging space we can use of the polyhouse cultivation. So these are the
Thank you.
Sir, is there any problem? Avni sir. Your voice is not coming. Please stay tuned. I am just connecting to Dr. Avni Kumar Singh. There could be some technical problem over there. So it is requested again. So please be tuned as Dr. Avni Kumar Singh is facing some technical problem. So viewers, there is a message from Dr. Avni Kumar Singh, sir, that there is a technical problem he is facing right now, and he need actually 10 minutes more, and he will conclude his session. So it is my humble request to Dr. Ajay Kumar Su, sir. So please be ready at 11:10, sir.
Yes. കിട്ടിയതാണ് ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് എനിക്ക് കിട്ടിയിട്ടില്ല.
കിട്ടിയിട്ടില്ലേ സാറിന് എന്താ കിട്ടിയ പിന്നെ വേറെ വല്ലതും കിട്ടിയ കിട്ടിയത് കാണിച്ച ഇതതിലുണ്ട് എക്കണോളജ്മെന്റ് ഉണ്ട്.
ഇതെന്തുവാ പകുതി ഞാൻ
അതിനെ ശരി
उसको खोलना पड़ेगा ना, खोलना खोलो.
ഓൺലൈനാണ്
ഞാനും ചെയ്തത്.
സാറിന് എന്താ കിട്ടിയത്
खोलना पड़ेगा ना. No, sorry.
ഇല്ല തറ നോക്കാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞതാണ്.
अब वो कहाँ गए? वो जो उनका आया था अब यहाँ क्लिक करके शेयर करूँ। तो खोल दूँ। संजीव जी दिखा, संजीव जी
स्क्रीन विजुअल सर,
विजुअल है, दिख रहा है?
यस सर दिख रहा है, अभी नहीं दिख रहा है, फिर से कीजिए।
अब दिखा?
हाँ जी अब दिख रहा है।
दिख रहा है?
हाँ जी
अब पूरा दिखा?
हाँ जी पूरा।
Okay, thank you. So only for 10 minutes, only for because of the last moment. So these are the nursery solid base, nursery media, solid base media, and the liquid base media known as hydroponics. We can grow and vertically, and also aquaponic. We can discuss about aquaponic, aeroponic, and suitable crop. We have discussed about the leafy vegetable and potato. So these are the different formation is vertically. We can do vertical gardening also roof vertical gardening, rooftop vertical gardening, indoor roof vertical gardening. We can use in different platform. You can see here. So these are the hanging gardening also. We can use every space use of the rooftop area. We can use the strawberry, we can use the tomato, and these are the, and also canopy management inside of the greenhouse we can grow in the rectangular greenhouse technology. This is this type of the tomato. One tomato is nearby the 2 to 3 quintal tomato we can produce. So this type of the structure we have developed. These are the nose and vertically grown tomato is there. LED light based cultivation. These are the new innovation nowadays. Then all leafy vegetable and chrysanthemum will be grown. Probiotic innovation also is important innovation in the greenhouse technology. Pollination will be must in the during winter season or the tomato, cherry tomato, capsicum. Without pollination, we cannot promote the fruit setting in the more as well compared to summer season. So these are the innovation, MIS innovation, and the hanging sprinkler system and vertical system, boomer irrigation system, branch lateral drip irrigation system, fertigation system, boom irrigation system, all are the used for the new innovation for protected cultivation. And we can discuss is the traditional and nowadays we can Indian condition are used the soil based production system is a more important is nowadays we can discuss as well compared to soil based, soilless based. So these are the soil based. Either we can grow in the soil semi-soil based media used for the production in the nursery and also in the nursery in the tunnel form and the greenhouse form. Also the soil based system we can use as vertically all the inbuilt of the all technology vertical and horizontal and hanging more innovation and they also involved in the pollination all are involved in there with soil based you can see here and this is vertically grown in the soil based cultivation system in tomato in hill area tomato, in the hill area tomato, in the cherry tomato, Pusa cherry 1 is also nematode resistant variety developed by Pusa Institute. Also, we can vertically grown in soil base. So, capsicum is one of the best crop in the soil base in the greenhouse. The capsicum required is the fine patch greenhouse, polyhouse, or the plain area. And but in hilly area, no need of the fine patch greenhouse, only for naturally ventilated area, naturally ventilated greenhouse. We can see the hilly area cultivation, and the crop will be most suitable in the hill area. In the capsicum, these are really development of the color in the hilly area. So these are the baby capsicum also grown in the soil base. You can see here the lot of the scope for the baby capsicum for the promotion of the livelihood and employment use. So these are the third crop is the capsicum. Fourth crop is a cucumber. We can grow in the soil base is excellently. You can see here. So these are the also new introduction of the long melon and bitter gourd and musk melon Zucchini is a new introduction for the protected cultivation. These are the requirements, the hand pollination and bumble honeybee pollination because of the crop parentage. These crops was introduced by Pusa Institute is only for the off-season cultivation. So these are the new introduction for protected cultivation, and also sadnet which required is round year we can grow this lettuce crop and the soil base. Then the other low cost technology like the tunnel technology we can grow early and off season and round year for nursery we can see here early of the summary square, high tunnel also round year nursery, and also these are the low cost structure we can use of that. Also mulching surface cover is only for use for the distance crop vegetable like tomato, capsicum, chili, brinjal and other also. So we can see here also the mulching is more promotive of the management of the weed, saving of the water, and promotion of the quality of the crop and fruit. So these are the you can see the effect of the mulching. So the yellow mulching will be more effective in the rain conditions. So these are the cost of cultivation. Somebody is saying much more cost, but I am saying here, if 1 meter square cost will be involved in the 150 rupees in polyhouse and 30 rupees mulching. So range will be start 30 to 105. Nowadays, we can say 50 rupees to 200 rupees in the range of the cost of installation of the poly house, set net house, IP net house, FRP seat house, high tunnel and low tunnel mulching. So these are the range of the start to the 30 up to below 200 rupees of the installation cost are fixed of the installation and the 1 year per meter square. So these are the benefit if you grow indeterminate tomato, indeterminate cherry tomato, colored capsicum, gynoecious seed cucumber, off-season sarza melon, off-season bitter gourd, off-season long melon, off-season or round year lettuce, year-round nursery. So we can see here maximum benefit if you grow round in the year innovative based nursery to 10 times advantage we can receive, and gynoecious cucumber is second rank is the fourth time is a benefit profit will be received, and color capsicum also four time, and off season cucurbits will be received three times more benefit as well compared to cost of cultivation, and the tomato will also double. So already in build of the doubling farmer income concept given by government of India. So already meet out by protected cultivation. You can see here the most important work is here indicate that year-round nursery is more beneficial for the enhanced employment and income generation to the grower, farmer, and young youth. So these are the youth, and these are the visit and enjoy with this slide. They also this technology appreciated by ex-DG Proza sir and also Padam Sri Brahm Singh sir, appreciated of the pruning system as a vertically for the export quality development of the color capsicum. Also, seen of the already Dr. Kisam Kalia sir, head vegetable, Dr. Malhotra sir, Commissioner Agriculture, Dr. H.S. Gupta sir, Director IRI. Also, Brahm Singh is here. They appreciated and discuss about the technology and the protected cultivation. And packing system is more effective. On-level ex-agriculture minister will discuss about the what is the advantage of packing. So we have discussed about the advantage of the packing system. Also, the retention is enjoy and happy to the production of season long melon, bitter melon, and musk melon. Also, presently now, present vice chancellor of the JP Sharma sir also visited inside of the long melon is enjoy and happy the new concept of the protected long melon production and the protected cultivation. All are the equivalent of the cucumber during off season. So these are the technology. These are the success story for hilly area. This is my posting. Is 1800 elevation at Pantnagar KVK Lohaghat. We have developed the design suitable for hill area. So these are the combination. These are the model of the hill area. First is the rainwater harvesting, along with rainwater harvesting. Then water will be used for the production system. These are the excellent model of the hill areas. We can see here roof rainwater harvesting is a more beneficial, very feasible technology. After 1 year, cost will be meet out. So these are the you can see here. So slowly we can discuss about which a farmer, hilly farmer, how can develop a nursery, round ear nursery. These are the hill farmer and hill woman farmer is more effective for the baseline farming. You can see the success story of the some farmer. You can see here the excellent crop grow inside of the greenhouse with the help of the Kids Vigyan Kendra Lohaghat. These are the success story of the Pantnagar KVK Lohaghat at hill area. You can see the farmer is grow crop and enjoy and adapt to our technology. So these are the figure in group. So this is a technology dissemination. You can see here 2005 is having 150 number of the polyhouse, but now the increase slowly increase nowadays more than 1300 polyhouse are adopted by farmer. So these are the success story of Uttarakhand. These are beneficial technology for farmer. So this is a calendar of the income. We can see here if you have uh, house in plain condition or if you grow in this type of crop, so we can receive the money 1000 meter square area. So these are the nearby the range of the money of the all crop, off season, on season, late season, around year nursery. So maximum we have retained 10 to 12 lakh in the nursery production year round, and then more than 3 lakh is a cucumber, and below 2 lakh is the all crop. So these are the range of below 3 lakh we can receive below 3 lakh we can receive every crop, any crop we can grow inside of the polyhouse, and you can receive more than 10 lakh rupees by nursery raising of the round year. So this is a income generation by protected cultivation through different crop production. And if you belong to hilly area and your poly house is having 40 to 50 meters square, and you adapt to then this crop rotation, February, March to nursery, March, August to production, August, September to nursery, September, November to cold crop, November, December onion nursery, December, February grow green onion. We can receive 25,000 rupees from 40 to 50 meters square area of the poly house. So these are the suitable package of practices. Those are suitable for income generation. These are the crop calendar for the hill area. This is the view of that. The plus point of protected cultivation, you know about everything, and the minus point of protected cultivation only high cost. So we can see here the conclusion of the protected cultivation. New innovation in the protected cultivation technology is a boon for high value vegetable crop in respect of increased quantity, quality, color, freshness, shelf life, market demand, income, livelihood security, nutritional security, and socio-economic empowerment of farmer and unemployment youth. These are my calculation. And other way, the protected cultivation or high-tech farming system is a backbone of the urban and peri-urban area. So these are my conclusion. I acknowledge of the Vice Chancellor of the university, especially organizer Sanjeev Kumar ji, and Dean Director of the Navsari Agriculture University, and my beloved respected Guru Dr. Chandra sir, Dr. Siroi sir, Dr. Brahm Singh sir, Dr. Piyur Gautam sir, all Vice Chancellor of the Pantnagar University. These are the and in charge CPCT. I have acknowledged and thank to all, and especially thank to Sanjeev Kumar and his team. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Thank you Sanjeev Kumar. Thank you. Okay Sanjeev ji, बहुत धन्यवाद. These are the introduction manage our process, production technology, process technology, innovation. We have involved everything. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Thank you all. Thank you all.
So we have come to the conclusion of a very nice talk on experiences in vegetable production and protection through protected cultivation technology in Indian conditions and situations by Dr. Abni Kumar Singh sir. So thank you very much sir. I take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt thanks to Abni Kumar Singh sir for joining the session and imparting learning 5 to our students. So now the second learning of the day is insect pests and their management under.
Any questions? Sanjeev ji, any question in audience? Sanjeev ji, give me 2 to 3 minute time for the audience. Those are interested for the ask question. Any question?
Actually, I have already put a request.
Okay. I think. Thank you. Welcome. And thank you, Sanjeev Kumar ji. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
So now the second learning of the today's session, as I was saying, it is insect pests and their management under protected conditions. So we are very lucky enough to have an expert from Himachal Pradesh Agricultural University, Dr. Ajay Kumar Sood sir. I welcome you, sir. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning,
sir. I welcome you on the behalf of Navsari Agricultural University for imparting learning to our experiential learning program students, not only to the Navsari Agricultural University students, but to the students of other SAUs who might be watching these sessions on YouTube live. So let me introduce our eminent speaker, Dr. Ajay Kumar Sood sir. He is Principal Scientist, Entomology in CSK HPKV, Palampur, Himachal Pradesh. And he has an experience of more than 27 years and he has handled more than 12 projects and most importantly, the technological intervention for protected cultivation and technological intervention for protected cultivation phase 2 sponsored by RKVY, and he has also been awarded international conference grant 2004-5 fellowship by Association of Commonwealth Universities London UK for participation in International Congress of Entomology Australia during 2004. So now I request Ajay Kumar Sood sir to share his experiences on insect pests and their management under protected cultivation. Dr. Ajay Kumar Sood sir, please.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Sanjeev. But still, the presentation tab is not active.
Actually, sir, you have to present. If you look to your right side, you will see that one icon is there.
Here it's showing Avani Singh is presenting.
Okay, I will make up. Okay.
Sandra, நான் கரெக்ஷன் பண்ணிட்டுണ്ടായിരുന്നു. തിരിച്ചു വന്നിട്ടില്ല. ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ഫിക്സ് ആയിട്ടില്ല എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. ഇതുവരെ കിട്ടിയാ നിങ്ങൾക്ക്?
തന്നില്ല പിന്നെ അത്. തുറക്കണം.
Ajay sir, is it okay now?
കമ്പൽസറിയായിട്ട് അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്യണം. എന്തോ ഒരു ഗ്രൂപ്പ് എന്തോ ഒന്ന് പക്ഷെ കമ്പൽസറി ആയിട്ട് നമ്മൾ അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നു പറഞ്ഞ് നമുക്ക് ഡയറക്ഷൻ കൊടുക്കണം.
അതെ.
എന്തെല്ലാം പ്രശ്നം?
Veera Kumaran sir, I request you to please mute your microphone.
ഇല്ല ഞാനല്ല ഇത് മീറ്റിംഗ് അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്തു. ക്ലാസ്സിലുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഡിസ്റ്റർബ് ചെയ്യരുത്, എടുക്കാതല്ല ക്ലാസ്സിലെങ്കിൽ എന്തായാലും ചോദിച്ചാൽ മതി.
Hello, Dr. Sanjeev.
Yes sir.
For uploadation of this presentation,
First
I'm
you
feeling the
kindly
difficulty.
so kindly first open your PPT. Is it? Then when you move your cursor on the screen, you will find that white band is appearing. And on your extreme right, you will see present now.
Hey, your present now is there. Na? Now, when clicking present now, your entire screen, a window, a tab.
Yes, sir. Then entire screen, you click on that box inside. Then share.
Not able to share.
I mean, is it getting highlighted or not? Share word.
No, not.
So means you have to first click on the box inside.
Pardon?
You have to click inside the box first, sir.
Okay.
Now you can open your PPT.
Namaste. No, sir. Webinar. Not able to upload, Doctor.
No, it's no need to upload. You just open your PPT. It will be visible to all.
Is it open?
Yes. Is it open? I mean, it is open now and visible also.
Okay.
And one icon is appearing below your first screen. You can hide that.
Now it's okay.
Yes, sir. Absolutely okay.
Thank you, Dr. Sanjeev. Students and colleagues, I will be presenting on insect pests of vegetable crops under protected cultivation. I wish to make it an interactive session and will be interacting with the students with regard to their queries in between, as well as I will be asking some of the questions from them too. As you are aware that the protected cultivation is of importance because of the extended cropping period, and the off-season production is also there. It results in higher yields as compared to open field situations, and the produce of the yield is quality produce is there, and higher input use efficiency is achieved under the protected cultivation. And to protect the crops from the adverse environmental conditions and the pests is also one of the motto of the protected cultivation. Now I will be talking about why the insects they are challenged under protected cultivation. And the foremost thing is the congenial environmental conditions they find there, unlimited food availability is there, longer association with the plants is there, and the number of generations in a year, they are increased, and a high rate of increase of the insect populations is also recorded under the protected environment. And moreover, the most important thing, the lack of the natural enemies, or the natural enemies, they can't get entry inside the protected structure is the main criteria for the this. By the insects, they are causing challenge as compared to the open field situations. As far as the pest incidence is concerned, it's lower under the protected environment as compared to the open field situations. These are the studies which were undertaken during 2003. They act as the baseline information with regard to the incidence when the protected cultivation in India it initiated. But the scenario you may observe be different, as the incidence it can be more if we are not taking care of, or we are not vigilant about incidents. And this is the situation in case of the tomato crop, where the side the main number of insects, the whitefly, aphids, hada beetle, and fruit borers, they were present. But under the protected environment, their population remained very low, as well as the mealybug and the fruit borer, which are the one of the serious pests outside the incidence, they remained free of the infestation. Same is the case with the capsicum, where most important pest under the open field situation used to be the aphids and the whiteflies, followed by the thrips and the mites. But under protected environment, their incidence remains low. As also in case of cucumber, the same is there. And this protected cultivation at that time, it was found to reduce the number of insecticidal applications considerably as compared to the open field conditions in tomato, capsicum, cucumber, as well as the strawberry, the fruit crop. But as the protected cultivation got advancements and adopted by the growers in different regions of the country, the incidence of the following pests it initiates: whiteflies, aphids, mites, thrips, mealybugs, caterpillars, and the leaf miner. And majority of you may be aware of these pests. And in India, if we see, there are 29 insect species which are found associated with this. And in our state, we had undertook extensive surveys, and 16 species of the insects belonging to 8 insect groups, they were observed. And these are the insects which are associated with this. Dear students, are you aware of the whitefly? Please unmute.
Yes, sir.
Where they live? On which plant part they remain associated with the plant?
Leaf, sir. Underside the
On which
leaf.
surface? Very good.
Below the leaf.
Under surface of the leaves. And what is the damaging stage of the whitefly?
Nymph and adult.
Very good. And what about the mites? You may be aware of the 2 species of mites, the red spider mite and the chili mite. Okay. the red spider mite, yellow mite, russet mite. It's one of the important in the our state so far of pest of tomato. Tobacco caterpillar is one of the serious pests in the outside crops. Aphid is the major pest under protected environment of capsicum. Thrips, they are also more damaging in capsicum as well as in cucumber. Mealybug, a serious pest under the protected environment on tomato crop. Tomato pinworm or the leaf miner, or the this is also known as the tuta absoluta, is also important pest of tomato. Is this tomato pinworm or the tuta is prevalent in Gujarat?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Under okay.
Up till now, we have observed its incidents in open fields, sir.
Open field, na? But
Yes.
in our situations, it's a major pest under the protected environment. And the leaf miner. Now, one by one, I will be discussing these insects. There are two species of the whiteflies which are associated under the protected environment. They are the greenhouse whitefly, the Trilyriodes vaporiorum, and the cotton whitefly, the Bemisia tavesi. You you might have heard about the Bemisia tavesi only, not about Trilyriodes vaporiorum. What's your viewpoint?
They are being taught about this, sir, little bit.
This Trilyriodes vaporiorum is specialized to the temperate conditions. It's prevalent above 1,000 meter above mean sea level, whereas the cotton whitefly or Bemisia is prevalent throughout our country. And the nature of damage of the both is same, but here with Bemisia tavesi, it's also associated with the transmission of the viral diseases. Whereas the Trilyriodes vaporiorum is not transmitting many number of viruses, only a few are there. But its rate of multiplication is very high and is one of the key pests under the protected environment in our conditions. Other is the pest of major pest of capsicum, the green aphid or the Mysis persici. Mysis persici you might have also encountered in your place. On which crop?
Cotton, sir.
Cotton, sir. Cotton.
On cotton. Okay. Also a pest of potato. You might not have observed it.
Yes,
Cabbage.
sir.
Cabbage. Okay. This aphid infests the terminal shoots. Here you can see. And also the flowers, they are infested. And they excrete the honeydew, on which the sooty black mold, it appears, and that affects the photosynthetic activity. Apart from this, it also associated with the transmission of the viral diseases. But this is a serious concern or the serious pest of capsicum. Other species of aphids, they are also associated just like in cucumber or so. Just I have also earlier told, there are three species of the mites: the red spider mite, russet mite, and the yellow mite. And you might have encountered the red spider mite and the yellow mite. In which crops these two mites you have seen or been taught?
Chili and cabbage.
Which mite in chili?
Yellow mite, sir.
Yellow mite. And
Sir, I see Sir, I see red spider mite in cucumber also under protected cultivation.
Very good. It's one of the serious pests of the cucumber. And red spider mite is the major threat under the protected environment because of very small size. And the high rate of multiplication. This rosette mite is also very small, and it's one of the serious concern in our state, but so far it's not recorded from other regions of the country. These type of webbing you might have observed on the plants in case of the red spider mite.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Cucumber also.
And these type of symptoms, and if you see to the mites, they remain on the lower surface of the leaves, and they result in the formation of the presence of the white specks on the upper surface of the leaves. And when the population is more, the intensity of these white specks is more, and they result in the loss of chlorophyll. Photosynthetic activity is affected, and due to webbing, the unhealthy appearance of the leaves is there, as well as the fruits, they are also affected. In case of French bean, the webbing is there. Almost all the green matter is consumed by the mites. In case of brinjal, and the interesting thing with regard to the mites, they initiate their feeding nearby the midrib on the undersurface of the leaves. But when the population increases, they also appear on the upper surface of the leaves. Other is the yellow mite. Yellow mite is the one of the concern in case of chili crop. Okay, which disease it's known? Hello,
Sir, listening. Your voice is coming clear, sir.
Clear. In case of yellow mite, the leaves, they turn downward in the later stage, but earlier, and they are inward curling is there of the young leaves, and
What
the
disease?
leaves,
What disease? Inverted both.
here you can see the older leaves, they become spoon shaped, and the fruits of the capsicum fruits, they get corky and they look like the chiku fruits. In case of chili, it's also inflicting a lot of damage, and one of the serious pests under the tropical and subtropical regions of chili. Here you may observe all of the poly houses infested by the yellow mites. The symptoms, they are very clear. Other is third species, the tomato rosette mite. And it's not prevalent in your place, but for your information, they infest the leaves as well as the fruits. And their infestation, it initiates from the lower plant parts to the upper leaves, and the leaves, they dry up. Other insect, the thrips, and thrips, they are this Cerathothrips dorsalis is also associated with the chili crop outside. What type of the symptoms they may be observed on chili? Students, please.
Rasping and sucking. Rasping and sucking that.
No, symptoms produced on the leaves. There is all curling of the leaves is there in case of the thrips. And thrips, they are also very minute. And apart from the leaf curling, they also feed on the developing fruits when the flower inside the flowers. And the resultant fruits, they also bear some damage symptoms, corkiness of the or the of many crop. In your state, it's one of the serious pests. Of which crop?
Cotton and papaya, sir.
Cotton. But on papaya, other species there, but this mealybug, Phenacoccus solenopsis.
And also custard apple.
But it's the Phenacoccus is of cotton, or one can also say the cotton mealybug. And you may also be aware that it's an invasive pest. Got introduced to India from outside. Are you aware? No. Other pest under the protected environment is the tobacco caterpillar. It's the though the lepidopteran insects, they are not considered as under the protected environment, but they pose a lot of threat due to the some faults in the protected structures or not following the good agricultural practices or production practices for the protected cultivation, and it becomes a serious pest. You might have heard about this insect or read about this. Any
Yes, sir.
student?
Yes, sir.
You say something about this pest?
Sir, mouth part is inside the fruit and half part is hanging.
No. Important with regard to its life cycle. They deposit the eggs in clusters. In the initial stages, they feed gregariously in clusters itself. And third instar onward, they disperse. And that is the time when the insect is feeding in cluster is important with regard to its management, because it's the only insect so far you might have observed which was causing some leaf damage that be apparent in the form of the holes in the leaves. Okay. Other insects, they are not causing such type of symptoms. And with the observance of these symptoms, one can search for the larvae and kill them. Otherwise, when the larvae they grow up, they are very difficult to manage because they are voracious feeders and they even feed, go inside only the fruits, as compared to in case of Helicoverpa, which is feeding only half inside and half outside in tomato or other crops. Okay. Other insect is the tomato pinworm. It's also the invasive pest and got introduced in our country from outside. And this tomato pinworm is also known as the leaf miner, but not a true leaf miner, but it forms the blotch. And in case of fruits, they make very small, fine pin-like holes because the larva is very small. And they prefer larvae leaves in the early stage, but when the fruit formation is there, their preference shifts to the fruits. And here you can observe the major difference between the damage by the tuta absoluta and the Helicoverpa armigera. Here in Helicoverpa armigera, the whole size
Sir, your presentation is not visible.
Not visible.
No, sir.
It's visible for us.
विजुअल है, विजुअल आप पढ़ाइए।
Visible है।
Visible है?
विजुअल है, विजुअल पढ़ाइए।
It's visible.
Okay.
अजय जी पढ़ाइए है।
Okay, now it's visible, na? In slides.
Yeah, visible.
Okay. This is the basic difference between the damage by the Helicoverpa armigera, which is commonly known as the tomato fruit borer, and the tuta absoluta, the pinworm. Very minute holes you may observe in case of that pest. Serpentine leaf miner. It might be one of the pests under your conditions also. Students, please.
Yes, sir. It is causing a lot of problem, particularly in cucumber and tomato.
Under open field situations?
Yes, sir. Cucurbitaceous crop.
Cucurbitaceous, very good. And under the protected environment, it can be one of the problem, but if the farmers, they are vigilant, they can avoid the presence of this pest, because just like the tobacco caterpillar, that was resulting in the feeding damage, which is visualized prominently. Also, in case of the leaf miner, you are aware that the leaf miner larvae, they feed inside the mine, in between the two layers of the leaves by making mines. And these white or silvery lines, they are the result of their feeding. As one observes these mines, they can just pluck off that portion of the leaf and destroy along with the larva inside in the early stage itself. And this pest can be suppressed. And the farmers, they have successfully managed this pest without the application of any insecticides in our states when they were aware about this technique. You may not be much interested about the prevalence of the insect pest under our condition, just like in tomato. Some of the pests, they are also prevalent in yours or the regions also. In case of tomato, the bite flies, both species, spider mite, rosette mite, tobacco caterpillar, mealybug, and the pinworms. They are of importance. In case of capsicum, the aphid and the yellow mites, they are of more significance. In cucumber, the red spider mite is the major concern. Now, coming to the management aspect of the pest, and for the management, or the one thing is to be taken in consideration, the identity of the pest. It is to be understood, and the information for the managerial level is with regard to its biological characteristics, how the pest survives throughout year under particular environment, or say the protected environment when we are talking about, and what are the hosts of this, and what the role the temperature is playing. Second thing is the biological control agent, that is of utmost importance. But under the protected environment, they are trapped outside. However, the pests, they get entry inside the polyhouse, they multiply. But here, under the protected environment, the augmentation or the introduction of the bioagents is needed. And determining the periodic activity of the pests and the beneficial organisms is also very important for location-specific management. And the incidence or the activity of insects, you are aware, it varies from location to location. Other is the establish the EIL values wherever possible, but for your information, the EIL or the economic threshold levels, they are very low and under the protected environment for the pests which are of significance. So we have to take in consideration these things and start our management tactics with the appearance of the pest. We have not to give any window for their multiplication. And lastly, the appropriate selection and the selective use of pesticides is suggested or can be used. With regard to the increased abundance of the pests under protected cultivation, we had undertook one study, and we found the polyhouse characteristics. 3 parameters we observed: polyhouse characteristics, skill and knowledge level of polyhouse growers, and the insect characteristics. They were of significance. What is the scenario of the pest incidence in your situation in Gujarat? Have you observed? Students, please.
With respect to which component you are asking, sir?
No, with regard to the insect incidence.
Okay, let the students speak. Students, please.
Have they observed some? What is the status of the pests there?
Sir, in aphid case, the higher humidity.
No. In general, what have you observed some insect incidence under the protected environment? No problem. The polyhouse characteristics, they are of utmost importance. You may be aware that the polyhouse, they are covered with the polythene poly sheet, and the side bands, they are having the insect proof net. What is the size of the insect proof net? We call it, measure it in the form of mesh. Are you aware of this? No. And the polyhouse, they should have double door, means but in our situations, when the polyhouses, they were fabricated here during 2005 onwards, initially they were having the single door, and the pest, they were having direct access to those. And the skill and knowledge level of the polyhouse growers, we observed it to be of a moderate level. And that was the reason for the increased incidence, because of delay in the diagnosis of the problem was there. And the insect characteristics, for all, it's the most important component, because they are having very high reproductive capacity, and under the protected environment, they are getting the host or the food material throughout here, and that is the major concern there. Now, coming to the to manage the problems is the maintenance of the healthy crop, and it's by the exclusion of the second is the by pest access to the polyhouse, how it can be excluded. And this is the main challenge with the managers, with the production people, how to check the pest entry inside this. And the proper identification of the pests is to be there, and their monitoring and the pest suppression measures, one should be aware of these things. If we see parallelism for the IPM under protected cultivation, the base of this pyramid is very broad, and that comprises the avoidance of the pest problems. And these comprises the physical barriers, sanitation measures, cultural operations, or the use of the resistant varieties. But unfortunately, the resistant varieties for the insects, they are very minimal. And we have to rely only on the three components. And the foremost important is the physical barriers. If we are having a good polyhouse structure, then with appropriate mesh on the vents, then we can avoid the problem to a greater extent. Second component of the IPM is the early detection. That comprises the diagnosis and monitoring. As early as we are able to diagnose the problem, we can manage the things. And the tip of the this pyramid is very small, and that means we have to rely only on the curative measures. If earlier our two plans, the avoidance as well as the early detection, they fail. By early detection, we can go for the spot treatment of the infested plants, because the pest incidence never initiates in the form of, as in case of open field situation, anywhere one can observe. But in the protected environment, if your structure is insect proof, the pest incidence, it generally initiates nearby the door or nearby the side vents, from where they may get access if the appropriate mesh is not being used. Can you say something from where the insects, they can get entry inside the polyhouse? Students, please. Because we are having all the structure means covered, how the insects, they get entry?
Sir, with laborers, with farmers.
Yes.
Affected planting material. Affected planting material.
That is the most important component. If your structure is foolproof, then the introduction of the infested seedlings, that is the most important thing that is to be considered. And once the insect get entry inside, they can spread to other plants also. And third thing, the infestation from the host plants outside, but near the protected structures, they also act as the source, and they can get entry along with the persons which are taking care of the polyhouse, or they may get access through the faulty structure also. So we have to take in three things in consideration. First and the last thing in consideration, the planting material, it should be free of insects, and how it can be managed, how it can be freed. If we are raising the planting material under some protected structure itself, and the major emphasis Dr. Abni and Dr. Balraj has given on raising the nurseries in the soilless media, and they can be in the plug trays or so, and they can be prevented. Here, raising pest-free seedlings in the nursery, removal of host weeds from within and outside, and limited access to the screened area. As one of the students has told, they may come along with the persons. And special efforts we put in for repairing holes or the tears immediately. And provision of physical exclusion barriers is to be there. And these are the barriers, screening the vents and the double doors. In yours polyhouses, I think all the polyhouses, they are screened. Side vents as well as the top vents, they are screened or not in your situation?
I will tell, sir. Side vents, they are screened, but top vents, they are not.
But all the vents, they should be screened, because with the air currents, the insects, they can get entry inside the, though they are not higher flyers, but some of the insects with the air currents, they can get entry, and they may be the challenge. So this is the one of the limitation also in our situations too. And we had advocated this mechanism, and now the government of Himachal Pradesh has designed the polyhouses accordingly, and the provision of the double door is mandatory there. This is the screen side vent, as well as such type of the insect proof nets they are provided. And generally we say the mesh of this should be 40 mesh insect proof net. Have you heard about this 40 mesh?
Yes, sir.
How it's measured? How you can confirm?
40 holes per centimeter square.
Anji, no. Any other student?
Per square inch, sir.
No. It's though in inch 40 holes, but per linear inch, not the square inch. And one has to count the number of holes in both the directions. Sometimes majority of these insect proof nets,
1600, sir, 1600 hole per square inch.
No, you have not to go for counting 1600. You have to count only 40 holes, the number of holes in 1 inch.
Per linear inch. Oh, yeah.
Per linear inch.
Okay.
In both the directions.
Yes.
Okay. And whichever is more, you consider the mesh size for that, because the mesh of these, it may be rectangular as well as square. Okay. In case of square, the number of holes in both directions, it will be same. But in rectangular, in one side, it will be less, and on the other arm, it may be higher. Okay. And the number of holes, they should not be less than 40, because of the they provide and safe entry of some of the insects which are small, and majority of the insects other than the lepidopteran insects, they are very small, and they can get easily access to the polyhouse. Here you are seeing the polyhouse structure with the single door only, and this is the double door provision. Okay, one, and here also the double door. Some space in between the two doors is there, and the one has to be very informative about how to use this door. Once this door is opened, go inside, stay there, close it, stay there, and look. If some insect you may observe, or you may also install some sticky traps inside the polyhouse, this foyer or chamber, and open the second door after that by observing for 10 or 15 seconds. So we can avoid the entry. But in case of the single door polyhouses, are there the two-door polyhouses, or this type of polyhouses are there in your situation?
Double door only, sir.
Only double door, no? That's appropriate. Okay.
And that too in L shape.
L shape means from this way the entry be there, huh? Okay.
Yes.
This pre-season cleanup or the sanitation measure is also very important. Generally what happens? In case of protected environment, relay cropping is practiced by the growers. One crop and subsequently second crop, or one crop is standing and they raise the seedlings of the other crop, and they are not giving any time in between. So a fallow period of 2 to 4 weeks is to be taken to eliminate the pest load inside the poly house, because if at the time of harvest some of the insects they may be shed there, and they may be completing their life cycle there. So in 2 to 4 weeks they complete their life cycle, and they emerge, and in the absence of the food material they are killed. And the other thing, the 10-meter area all around the poly house is to be kept free of the weeds and host plants of the pests. But it's sometimes not possible when the area limitation is there. So one has to also manage the pests outside raised crops as practiced inside, because that acts as the infestation inoculum breeding place outside, and when assess they be entering the poly house. And the presence of the thrips, white flies, leaf miners, or the insects which are attractive to the or having the wings, they can be attractive to the colored traps, and we may use the yellow or the blue sticky cards and the indicator plants also in the poly house, so that we be able to judge whether the poly house is insect free or not. This type of practice, the polyculture, raising the multiple crops in a same poly house, is to be avoided. Why? My question to the students. Anji, any answer?
Students, please.
Alternative host, sir.
Every crop has its specific requirements, climatic requirements, and we cannot provide good conditions at the same time to both crops.
No. If the conditions they are good, with regard to the insect management, there is one limitation of the polyculture.
Alternate host, sir. Provide alternate host.
They provide the alternate host, and these crops, they are not of same duration. One crop be harvested earlier, and the pest, majority of the pests, they are same of these crops. The white flies, aphids, thrips, they go on shifting from one crop to other. So the polyculture or the relay cropping is to be avoided. For the commercial production, if one is going for for its home consumption, then they can, but the pest management is to be taken in consideration. We can also go for this use of the traps, the color attracting traps or pheromone traps for early detection of the pest, apart from the scouting or the visual observance, which can be done for the mites, leaf miner, and the Spodoptera or other insects. What type of symptoms one had observed for the red spider mite for diagnosis, early diagnosis? Student, please. Type of symptoms produced on the leaves. No answer. They are in the form of the yellow or the white specks on the leaf. Loss of chlorophyll is there. Okay. And these yellow sticky traps, they are used for mass trapping of the white flies, for aphids, but for thrips in the crops where the incidence is more, they can be replaced with the this blue colored traps, blue or the white color. But in general, the yellow sticky traps, they are to be used. And one thing, why the pests, they are important under the protected environment, and they are inflicting a lot of damage. We have worked out the economic threshold levels for this, and you may observe here the economic threshold level to be 0.1 or 0.2 aphids per plant. That is very, very low. So, and same is the instance with the red spider mite, which is also from 0.6 to 2.3 mites per leaf. So very low level is there, and one is to be very attentive for raising the crop and be vigilant about the presence of the insects. And other thing, it's based on the observations recorded from different institutes in India. These parasitoids, predators, or the entomopathogens associated with these insects under the protected environment, and they are very few. So this is the main limitation of this. In our situations in Himachal Pradesh, we have observed some of the important parasitoids and bioagents. Whitefly and Carcia formosa is very important, and 93% parasitation is there. Whereas in case of aphids, the verticillium or licanicillium, it's a fungus, microbes. And during when the humidity is high, it results in the mortality to the extent of 100%. And these are the parasitoid pupae of whitefly. They become black, and here the parasitoid very small, you may be observing here. And here the parasitoid of the Myges persicae. Two species are there, Aphilinus and Aphidius, and here the verticillium that has parasitized the aphids. We had developed the low-cost yellow sticky traps, and had given the recommendation, and they can be prepared at farmers level itself. Are you aware? Are you using there the yellow sticky traps in the polyhouses or outside?
Yes, sir.
Outside or in the polyhouses?
More in polyhouse.
They are self-made or purchased from the market?
No, sir, purchased from market.
How much?
सेल्फ भी बनाया है, सेल्फ भी बनाया है.
How you prepared? कैसा?
सर येलो कलर पॉलीथीन, उसमें ऑयल और ग्रीस.
Which oil? कौन सा ऑयल लगाया?
कैस्टर ऑयल.
डीजल इंजन, हम जो व्हीकल में यूज करते हैं वो
ऑयल is not to be used, or grease is also not giving much efficacy. You can use the castor oil, because castor oil is cheaper at your place. But in our situation, it's not available easily, and it's very costly here. So we are using the mustard oil. The castor oil is more efficacious as compared to the mustard oil, and that can be used for mass trapping of the insects under protected environment. One has to go for more number of traps, and here we have standardized 1 trap per 10 square meter. that is very efficient, and we can go for avoiding the insecticidal applications against the whiteflies, aphids, leaf miner, or the thrips by mass trapping. But when these traps, they are to be installed, you are using the yellow sticky traps in the poly houses, or you might have seen when they are to be erected there. कब लगाने चाहिए?
Students, please.
Sir, before accident of pest.
Anji? Before the incidence of
pest.
pest.
Yes,
I am
sir.
giving you the three options. One is of yours, the before the incidence of the pest, before crop raising, or at the time of crop raising. तीन में से कौन सी है आपकी? Which you suggest?
Sir, at the time of crop raising.
No. In the previous slide, I had given that they should be installed at least 7 to 10 days before crop raising, so that we can have an idea कि कहीं से पॉली हाउस में इंसेक्ट्स तो नहीं आ रहे हैं, ठीक है? And if we are using this practice, then they can be mass trapped, or they can be killed before we are raising the crop. And what should be the location or the position of the trap? It should be hanged where it should be hanged. At which height?
Parallel to crop. Same height to crop, sir. Same height to crop.
Same height to crop. When we are using it in the just after transplanting, it should be lower. It should be just 10 centimeter above the plant canopy, means 4 inch. And one has to move it above the so that it remains always above the plant canopy. Why? So that it be more visible to the insects. And the insects, they are more attracted to these yellow colors. Okay? Now, I'm coming to the conclusion with regard to the management. Under the protected environment, we can group our management practice as the preventive measures, early detection, and the curative measures. In case of the preventive measures, we can go for it should be insect proof with the side and top vents screened with 40 mesh net. And the provision of double door is essential. And install the sticky trap in the double door space, or we can also place the yellow pan water trap in the chamber for trapping the flying insects. And ensure that the planting material be free of the insect infestation, and keep the outer periphery of the poly house free of the host plants. Okay. And for early detection, we can go for the use of colored traps, maybe the yellow sticky traps, or the blue colored for the thrips. And need-based insecticidal applications of the insecticides which are registered with the Central Insecticide Board and recommended by the registration committee, it should be practiced. And for tomato, for the whitefly, the thiamethoxam, imidacloprid, azadrectin, spiromycin, they are suggested. For cucumber, red spider mite, these are some of the chemicals. Whereas for capsicum, we are not having any recommendation for capsicum crop all the insecticide registered with the registration committee is for chili, and they have given it as the dog recommendation for this. The aphids, acetamiprid, tobacco caterpillar, or the yellow mite, they can be suggested. Okay. And with this, I conclude my presentation. And now you can have some questions.
So, well, students, the session is open for discussion. You can chat with Dr. Ajay Kumar Sood, sir. You can put your queries.
Though some questions I have asked here, if there be some query, it can be answered.
Or hurriedly, if you are feeling, say, hesitant, you can put a question hurriedly in chat box. I think, sir, your session was very interactive, and you made it in between to have a chat with students. So I think their whatsoever the queries were there in the mind of students, it was clarified by you in the session itself, sir.
Okay, aye. Okay.
So, sir, thank you very much, sir. I take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt thanks. And you have been our Guruji in our UG program also, sir. So, thank you very much for becoming a part of learning in student-ready experiential learning program. The webinar series which is being organized by Navsari Agricultural University, and as I was saying that it is not meant to serve the purpose for our students only, it is exclusively for the students of all the SAUs. And we are actually trying to make it every session live on YouTube. So even somebody has missed the session, they can even view it on YouTube link. So thank you very much, sir, once again for.
Thank you, Dr. Sanjeev, to give me the opportunity to interact with the students, and it has widened our horizon also with this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
And thank you to students also who have joined not only from within the Navsari Agricultural University, but from other SAUs also. And thanks to Associate Dean, College of Horticulture, Kerala Agricultural University, who was also there in the session. And most of the students from Kerala Agricultural University, they also took part in this session, sir.
Okay.
So thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Nice. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you, students, and Dr. Sanjeev.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.